the bass songs.
I can just imagine the nigga driving through Nashville playing this shit, bro. Slapping the streets, bro.
The bass songs is soft down there.
Hey, yo, everybody, welcome. It's your boy King Changalang. Welcome to the Loud Azz Neighborz Podcast. I'm here with my co-host JoJo.
This is JoJo, and to my left I have
Damn Sam in the building.
Hell
nice,
yeah.
nice.
Okay. So that's what y'all was just listening to. Damn Sam, go ahead and let the people know what's the name of that song right there.
Bro.
That right there is a Mr. Hanky freestyle. It's a Babytron beat. And then we're gonna call it Uncoordinated.
Okay.
Uncoordinated.
Nice.
All right.
Yeah.
How do you come up with the title of your songs?
Sometimes it's just like a key punchline from a song. On that one, it was literally just a last word, and I stretched it out more than any of the other bars. So it just stuck out to me when I was trying to think of the name.
Bet.
Okay. All right. So, how long have you been doing this rap thing?
Yeah.
Shit, man. Like, from the very beginning, like when I was like 6, I was writing raps on like Microsoft Word and shit, like on my family computer. I was just like typing raps. So like I consider that like the beginning of when I started rapping.
Yeah. But when you start perfecting your craft.
Yeah, like that was where the genesis was, and then I feel like I started taking it a little more serious and like actually recording myself around 12 or 13. Like I would record it just in my room with like I had this like real old like 90s mic, the headset like with the little like the
Mm-hmm.
you know, like it wasn't a gaming headset. It looked like a pilot, like something a pilot would wear. So
Yeah.
I'd be up there and I would record that, and then I think I started taking it to like a different level where I actually like wanted to seek out connections and do it with other people right around like 17, 18, and it's just kind of been the growth from there.
All right, yeah. So I know for us, like, we're obviously heavily hip hop influenced. So like back in high school, we would be like at lunch tables.
Yeah.
Like just sometimes like some of us couldn't even rap. We would just be coming up with dumb ass shit. Like was you that kid in high school?
Well, bruh, like I've been doing that since elementary school type shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like I had a rap battle, quote unquote, on the fucking playground in I think 2nd grade it was. Me and this well, I won't say his name just for but me and this dude, we had the whole playground surrounded. We had a real small school, but like 80 kids was surrounding us at recess, bruh. And the teachers thought we was fighting, and they came to the middle of the circle, and they was like, "What's going on y'all there?" And we were like, "We're doing a rap battle." Yeah. They're like, "All right, well, you guys have to do that over there, cause you know it looks like y'all are fighting, and we get nervous." So we sat on the hill, and for our rap battle, I did a cover of an Eminem song, and he did a Gucci verse.
A Gucci verse.
Oh shit! Okay.
Yeah, like,
next round.
Yeah.
So everybody asked us who won after, because we was both nervous as shit.
Yeah.
Just like, you know, the pressure got to us.
How in the world did y'all even challenge each other to that?
He was mad because I like asked. I think I called his sister cute or something.
Okay, nice.
I was like in the 2nd grade, man. I didn't, you know, whatever. And
that was enough to get you invited to the rap battle.
Yeah, it was beef. He messaged me on Facebook.
Nice.
He was like at recess.
Oh, nice.
In 2nd grade?
Yeah.
Damn.
It might have been 3rd. It might have been like 3rd.
Oh
3rd
shit!
Or 4th, but yeah.
I wasn't messaging people on Facebook until like what 10th?
Bro, I was beefing on Facebook.
Yeah.
Like, that was my thing. I loved to argue with motherfuckers. Like, I'd argue with their parents, like on the
comment section.
Absolutely.
Comment section is the best portion of social media, in my opinion. That's like where your straight comedians come out.
Oh yeah.
Except for the YouTube comment section, that shit is usually.
Oh yeah, that shit's rough. Yeah, but being a kid, the Facebook comments are funny. Like if you go back and look at the shit you used to say back in Facebook, bruh. it was like corny as hell, but it's like it look a little explicit. So you like,
no doubt.
damn, bro, like you a little demon, bro. Like what the fuck? I was a whole different person on Facebook than I was in front of my person, in front of my parents. My parents. Yeah. Like that shit right there is. You go back and look at the shit my little raps I was writing and the way we was all talking to each other. Oh yeah, nah.
Different.
Demons, little demons.
I remember people would literally get in trouble for Facebook comments like in school.
But they didn't flag them as much as they do now. They let some shit fly.
I got suspended, bro, for a Facebook not like on some like suspended out of school. It was like the in school suspension.
Oh
shit.
Yeah.
But at one time in fucking high school, bro, I made like a joke Facebook post about like not really a joke. I was like,
you dead serious?
I was pretty much dead serious, but I made it like a wink, wink, type
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
I was like, yo, if anybody needs a paper written for their like child or whatever, I posted it on this like city page.
Yeah.
Like, anybody needs a paper written for their child, non-academic purposes only, quote unquote. But I was like, hit me up. I charge like a small fee because I was like, I was cold with writing papers, And then fucking somebody sent it to my principal.
Some hater.
It was some parent that I had beefed with in the past. Like, just I always argue politics on that shit.
Yeah, you can't mess with a parent that got too much time on their hands.
And they called the school.
They're undefeated.
They look at that message with it. Oh, he came at me. I gotta say something.
Absolutely,
I gotta say something. I gotta hit this man.
Yeah.
No, I got something.
They called my school. We weren't even from the county. Like, you know what I'm saying? And fucking called my school. And the next day I showed up to school and they was like, just had the fucking thing printed out. And they're like, all right, you know what this is about.
You gotta be like, so, dude, people build burners on that. That's not me.
Yeah,
that's not my account. That's a burner. Somebody impersonated me. trying to get my hose. That's how you do it.
I tried to pull the card of like, I ain't even post that on school time and you can't freedom of speech. Blah,
yeah,
blah.
Yeah.
They took the motherfucking timestamp on it.
Yeah.
It was like I was already at school, so I posted it in study hall, and there's like, you posted this on our school Wi-Fi. You know. Like,
then they actually doing real work with y'all. They didn't. I think they weren't like. They were probably capable, but they weren't gonna like do it or anything like that when we were in school.
No, they did it to Darius and me. Well, no, they did it to me after I had already graduated to do it to Darius.
How'd they get you?
Bro, because when Darius got jumped, I found out on Twitter. So I'm at home. I've already graduated.
Yeah.
Everybody else in the school.
Yeah.
So the whole time, I'm beefing with the niggas that jumped to Darius, cussing at them on Twitter. Post-graduation, 18.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, they use the shit I say against my brother to send him to secondary school. And I'm like, what?
That's crazy.
That's when my mom came back mad as hell trying to take my laptop. And I wasn't going for that. I paid for that laptop. That was the first gift that I've ever had in my life that I paid for with my own money. It was the only thing that I could say was mine that my parents couldn't take away. She wasn't getting that laptop.
You can't do that.
yeah, sure.
It's my property. Literally.
She wasn't getting that laptop. But it was like, fuck, like they made it seem like it was all because of me that he got kicked out and they was talking about it was so bad. So it's like
he had to say something on Twitter or something that got him popped.
Nah, it was that zero tolerance bullshit.
Zero tolerance is what they had? Oh, if your family doing it, you must be doing it. What?
All right, so
who's your inspiration?
Yeah.
Who's your inspiration for music?
Who are your musical influences?
Fun fact: me and Nas got the same birthday, so that's always my first off rip.
Did you start listening to him at like around 6?
I would say closer to like 8, 9. I was like a big internet, like a computer nerd type shit back in the day. Like I was real reclusive. I didn't get more social till like high school and shit. So like I'd be online just like listening to rap pretty much all the time or playing video games. That was really like all I did. Like,
okay.
What games you play?
Simultaneously?
Yeah, most of the time. Like Call of Duty was like my shit when I was a kid. I would rage at that motherfucker hard.
So you was that little kid troll. You was that little kid troll.
Like I would look if I had a squeaky ass voice right back in the day. I get called out for being a squeaker. Oh, shut the fuck up, squeaker. So like I would beef with them and I'd be like, you know what I mean? I'd be like,
Use
go
a
get a
bitch.
job. Like,
Use
you
a
know,
bitch.
my mom would come in that home and be like, who are you talking to? Because they'd be on there like, I found your address. I'm coming to kill you, you little motherfucker. And my mom would be like, are they serious? Like,
Nah.
like, no.
Right, no, those convos, you could tell when somebody literally getting on there just to get like some shit off their chest, because like they won't even listen to what you got to say. They just talking over you. You's a bitch, you ass, and you can't do nothing.
I fucked your mom twice.
And you just trying to talk. You like, what? Everybody just talking over each other. I'm like, all right, y'all literally just came on here to like circle jerk or something. Argue.
Get your stress out. Like, you gotta get something off.
Why you in the back listening to Nah?
Il Madden.
Okay, so who else?
Up on Call of Duty listening to Il Madden.
That's it. That's all you rock with
So
Call of Duty.
Madden. I fucked with Madden heavy, and then like some single player shit, but I put a lot of hours into Madden, man. Franchise mode.
Nice.
What other artists influenced you to kind of like, you know, kind of like not necessarily mold your craft, but kind of use your craft as like a platform to kind of build up off of?
Yeah.
Like what artists were those influential artists that kind of made you find like your niche and your style and your sound?
I would say obviously Eminem. He was one of the first. I mean, I grew tired of his sound a little later, but like early on in his career and when I was younger, like that was the first CD I ever bought. You know, I went to Walmart and like I didn't know they sold clean versions.
Yeah.
So I copped Marshall Mathers LP, the first one, and I was all hyped to listen to it. And it was edited, but I still rocked with it, and that kind of made me fall in love with, you know, his sound and shit. And then that kind of opened the door for me for like other hip hop, like. But that was my first kind of introduction. Other than like,
Where you from?
Nashville area, like pretty
Okay.
close to Nashville.
All right, so
Like kind of in the country. Like I grew up in the country, but
all right,
was,
but I
What
understand.
country?
I understand where you're at. Like fast paced Detroit sound comes from, because if that's Eminem's influence.
yeah, and like that. Honestly, that sound that we like just played, like that's kind of a newer sound for me too. Like it's kind of got flavors of other shit I've done, but that's kind of like a newer sound for me. I would say most of my other influence comes from like Boosie and like some other like southern artists.
Yeah.
So it's like a faster version of that kind of like.
Did you ever listen to Yellow Wolf?
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, you watching the video, you give me like similar Yellow Wolf
Yeah.
kind of vibes with like the way he raps and stuff like that. Like I could see it's a area of rap that not a lot of people have like tapped into and have came out. Like everybody's talked about waves. There's always different types of waves of similar rappers, and there's not really a lot of rappers who has that kind of rap style and sound and like the Yellow Wolf rappers and stuff like that. So I ain't gonna lie, when I was looking at it, I was like, bruh, like he looked like a young Yellow Wolf a little bit, bruh. Like I can see it.
I mean, in the sound, like the accent, definitely, because like I got a lot of family from Alabama, and like he's like, you know, definitely from Alabama, and has got that like thick like accent. So I used to get honestly, like I'll be like fully honest. I used to listen to him like quite a bit, like his early stuff, like Daddy's Lambo era, like Trump Music 060, Radioactive was one of the first CDs I ever bought. But like when I first started showing people my music like a lot, I did get a lot of comparisons to Yellow Wolf, so I consciously, not in like a hating way, but like I was like I didn't want to let the influence be too much on my sound, so like I consciously tried to listen to less of his solo stuff. Like I of course will always appreciate like, you know, the stuff, but like anytime like Puya is another artist where like if I get compared to him a lot, again, not in like a I don't like your music way, but like I don't want to I don't want to oversaturate my like brain with your sound, and then, you know, kind of unconsciously sound like you more. So I kind of try to pull back on whenever I get a lot of those comparisons. So Yellow Wolf's one of those where it used to be my favorite, but like unfortunately, like I guess, you know, and maybe that's like something I have to adjust and kind of like figure out.
For me, it's not me necessarily like comparing you to the Yellow Wolf and saying like, bro, like I see you as a young Yellow Wolf. It's just you remind me of a young Yellow Wolf as far as like you're new. Your style is it's edgy rap, and obviously like you're a white guy, so it's like I'm not gonna sit up here and be like, oh yeah, man, like he's the next fucking Tupac talking about black activism, or like he's the next fucking Shit.
Mac Miller.
That's a whole different like actual style. Not even like. That's a whole different. Not even just sound. That's a whole different style. That's a whole different. Because again, like his is more edgy. His sound is more edgy.
That's true.
So. I get how you would feel, and I would feel the same way too.
I mean,
but,
I didn't want to take that.
No. You're good. I just wanted to explain myself.
For sure.
But as like you said, as you make more music, as you like again like add more to your craft, your sound's gonna keep changing. It's gonna keep changing. It's only gonna get better and better and separate you from the other people to where it's like. All right, this is damn Sam.
Right. Hell yeah.
This is damn Sam.
Yeah. That's the goal, really. Yeah.
Okay.
Like, it's like to, eventually, like, that's the next level of comparison is where people who are upcoming in 5 to 10 years not in like a, like gatekeeping way, but like I hope that I do get compared to, or people say, oh, well, that dude influenced me, or, that kind of contributed to my sound and where I am today. Like, I want to be influential on that level to where I can inspire people to kind of tap more into their craft, which is like, again, like that's kind of what Yellow Wolf did for me. And so when I say I dial back and don't listen to his stuff much anymore, that's like, it's still like huge credits to Yellow. And, I hope to reach that point where somebody's like, man, I can't listen to damn Sam no more. I'm going to sound like his ass. Like,
True.
But I fucks with him, Like,
Hell yeah. Cool. So, all right. Another question. Being a white rapper in Nashville, Tennessee, what has gone through your head as far as like your next steps on like separating yourself from the pack and standing out and being like, yo, like I'm damn Sam, like here I am, bro. Like
how can you do what Jack Harlow did, which is come out of like a nowhere city of Louisville, and
low market for her hip hop.
And
it's
just
crazy.
Bust it wide the fuck open.
It's crazy,
and start
isn't it?
Radio hits and shit. I mean, respect to Jack Harlow, bro.
Yeah, mad respect. Out of Louisville, I've driven through Louisville multiple times. There's not much I thought I would do there. But, you know what I'm saying? But yeah. Jack Harlow popped out, so it's got to be something there. Like, you got to look at the city now. But
yeah, so
what do you feel like you could do to, like, pop off in Nashville?
I feel like just pushing the shit to the max and just, like, perform, like, taking things as an entertainer and not necessarily just focus it. Because a lot of times, like, you'll have not necessarily like white rappers, but you'll just have like people who didn't really grow up listening to a lot of rap. They will think that the way to like get on and the only really way to get respect in rap is to be like overly lyrical and verbose and like, just basically only rap about rap and be like, I'm better than everybody else. And like to an extent I fuck with that, but I guess just kind of doing it where it's like the whole package and the whole image. Like I want to be a director, an actor, producer. I want to do all of the things, but make it not to where I just feel like I'm stretching myself thin, but where that's the whole package. It all contributes to that one thing, and kind of be an entity. If that makes sense.
All right. So you got any like shows in your future that you like thinking about doing, or already got planned coming up?
Right now I'm like big in like studio mode. So I had a show like I forget what the date was, but I believe it was last month or maybe a month and a half ago. We was at a Pressure Bar in Nashville, and it was just it was a great crowd, great venue, just good vibes all around. So I love anytime I can get up there and get that shit going.
Okay, you got any other songs for us to hear?
Yeah, so I guess
it could be some stuff from the past too that we could look up real quick.
For sure. Give me kind of a vibe, you right? Because like that was y'all said kind of like Detroit style flow,
upbeat,
and
Detroit,
more upbeat. So like if there's like a different vibe y'all trying to hear, I can kind of off top just
What's your favorite one, or your most popular one? You would say like something for the people who's listening right now or watching that haven't met you yet, and it's like, yo, like, all right, I heard the first song, like I want to hear something else. What would you say is like your probably your next best thing for people who haven't heard about you yet?
I've been doing some crazy shit with the villains lately that like it's some unreleased shit. So like that to me is like my like what I'm really.
Who's the villains?
The villains would be K Flame, Ego Slave.
Shout out Ego.
Shout out Ego, big shout out Ego, and Scooter.
Okay.
And that's and then I'm also just recently kind of getting incorporated into the group. So Damn Sam as well.
All right, bet.
And that's it's been a pretty recent like thing, but we've been just fucking rolling with shit, man. We got like I don't even know how many projects in the tuck, just like
nice.
Since we started locking in. So
okay,
so
this is something coming soon. Y'all don't have anything out just yet.
We have a single out right now, me and Ego, and
play that shit.
That's just a collab. Awesome.
Play that shit.
We did a music video to that host, so that's on YouTube, I believe. And this video also has K.
We're the motherfucking villains. Gio, I'm Ego Slave. Yeah. That's Damn Sam.
Damn. I'm K Flame.
And that's Big Scoop. Yeah.
This bass is nasty.
Yeah, awesome. She wanna fuck me cause I'm awesome. Snitch, leave him dead on the road. Possum. Bitch, let me, I might have to go. I floss it. Young motherfucker got swag. Dolphin. Awesome. She wanna fuck me cause I'm awesome. Snitch, leave him dead on the road. Possum. Bitch, let me, I might have to go. I floss it. Young motherfucker got swag. Dolphin.
I move smooth, bitch, don't act suspicious. Cool for Cocoa Puffs, I'm that vicious. I got a Ruger to use, I blast millies. Vanilla, how you come in the music, now that's still it. You can't fake the front, it's see-through. The way I swing sun blows is lethal. It won't take too much to beat you. One time I connect with a punch to sleep through. Make a lay out your girlfriend pussy and leave a pool. Soak every layer of bed with clean labor. Eat my daughter pussy from Dakota to Decatur. Made her fall in love, make her old and hit paper. If she let me now, she gon' love when I get paper. Eat my daughter pussy from Dakota to Decatur. Make her fall in love, make her old, get it paper. If she let me now, she gon' love when I get paper.
Awesome. She wanna fuck me cause I'm awesome. Snitch, leave him dead on the road. Possum. Bitch, let me, I might have to go. I floss it. Young
Bro, I can just
the bass sounds
I can just imagine the nigga driving through Nashville playing this shit, bro. Slapping the streets, bro.
The bass sells itself down it. The bass sells itself.
Boom, boom. Oh yeah. I ain't even gonna lie to. Yeah. That's hard. That's hard. That's hard.
You gonna get pulled over listening to that. Ain't no doubt.
Over the speed limit.
Ain't no doubt. You go to speed limit, they still gonna pull you over.
Like that is the shit shaking the streets right there. That's a good beat. If your shit can shake the streets, that's a good beat.
Excuse me, sir. I need you to turn that down.
Awesome.
There's a movie about that shit. There's like a scene in a movie where a motherfucker gets pulled over, and it's like the whole concept is he gets like told he can't play music loud. So the rest of the movie, he's like, I'm gonna prove the motherfuckers wrong. I'm gonna play my music loud.
I've seen that shit in real life multiple times.
Speed off, hey, speed off, play it louder.
Oh my god! No, that's cold. That's
who
tough.
Who produces most of y'all's music? Or your music?
So it's between Ego and Scooter, and then there's kind of like different guest people, and then just also like if I've got any like people that send me beats, sometimes I'll like throw them on there and we'll do those. And I used to just rock with fucking YouTube beats, man.
No,
so
yeah.
I'm like coming into an era where I'm like so thankful, like to be working in the studio when the beats getting made and shit, and or at least just knowing the people that make my beats, like it kind of means something different because it's like you just kind of get a different connection to the shit.
Yeah, no doubt.
And like I don't know, I feel like music is like a very energetic and spiritual thing, so it's like. I have a big respect for like very popular artists and stuff, but a lot of times you have like the soul that's taken out of a lot of the music just because energetically like it's all business.
Yeah,
you know? It's all, you getting sent this and then this comes through and it's like you don't really ever talk to the person you're making music with. I feel like sometimes and it's very like robotic. So when you're able to like personally bond with the people that are making your beats and mixing your shit and engineering your shit and you're working with and you can write together actively like while the song's being made, it's just like takes shit to a different level, at least for the as the artist listening to it. So I hope that also translates when, the listeners listening to it.
Nah, you're right. I think that's why you could say like a lot of artists, a lot of their music sounds way better in like their kind of beginning coming out stages, just because that was like right there when they had their core group of people, their core group of team. They figured out their sound. They figured out the people that they mesh with and can make great music with. Boom, they sell something that fucking flies. And now
everybody's
eating, but now you're up there. So now you have to work with the other people who's up there. And again, like your music said, it loses that soul, and then same cycle. Everybody goes back and say, "God dang, man, I miss that old album that he first popped out with." Da, 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 da. And it's just like, boom, all right, there you go.
I feel like what people don't realize is like you really, once you hit that, like let's say you get that one, you on now, you don't have to switch up. Really, you feel that pressure from being industry and shit. But I feel like if you stick with like TDE, I feel like they was all coming up together, and it's like they all kind of kept rocking with each other, and they still did the features that they needed to do, and they made their business connections. But like I feel like they locked in with their team. And it created such an energy to where everybody moved together and everybody boosted each other. And, like, that's really the key. I feel like it's like if you just lock in, once you know you can get it and once you know you can be on, it's like logically all you have to do is be like, all right, let me lock in with the people that have helped me eat this whole time and how I got here. And that's going to create my most organic sound, and that's really going to pay the most dividends rather than switching up and all right, now shit, I'm on, fuck all y'all, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's way more beneficial to lock in with the people that
It definitely pays in the end.
I'm on,
fuck all y'all.
Yeah,
Like,
No, I swear. No, it's great that you use TDE as an example because, like, you're right. That's why they take so much time with their music, but it always slaps. Kendrick, that motherfucker just won a whole bunch of shit off of his album. I think he won a Nobel Prize off of that motherfucker.
He hopping off TDE though now, ain't he?
Yeah, he is.
He doing his own with PG Lang. Is that the new label?
What's it?
It's with Baby Keem.
You're right.
Oh,
I do. Baby Keem heavy. He's heavy.
He's a very polarizing artist because like he's like with his voice like Chance the Rapper. I would play Chance a lot of times back in the day before he got on, and motherfuckers be like, man, I hate his voice, blah blah blah. Like if once you kind of get to like in your ear, once you kind of say, okay, I'm gonna listen to it and take it for what it is.
Yeah.
I think Baby Keem is one of the most talented songwriters.
Bro, I was telling people that the other day. They told me about my top 5, and I told them I want to put Baby Keem as like the last person in my top 5.
Oh yeah. This one dude lost his shit.
He's like, what? Baby Keem? I was like, bro, Baby Keem.
How old are you?
Baby Keem, he hasn't even reached his like prime yet. He nice, dog. Like,
he was 16 writing fucking on To Pimp a Butterfly, wasn't
I
he?
know,
Or maybe
like,
a different tape, but
bro, he's
for
cold.
Kendrick.
He's cold.
I mean, and it just the fact that he can have such a successful solo career and also have had written so many hits for and maybe not solely, but just having a hand in so many. Like I feel like he's like the hip hop Chris Stapleton, like just
nice.
and not in voice.
Yeah, no.
This in respect too, like country music, respect Chris Stapleton
because he wrote for so many like great.
But he's not a country
songs.
singer.
No, he's a country singer. It's just that like his stuff has only been out since like Tennessee Whiskey, which was like about 5-6 years ago maybe.
But like 10 years before that, he was writing hella hits in the industry that nobody knew he had or he would have backing vocals on tracks that nobody knew, you know what I mean, that he was on. And so I feel like Baby Keem, that way he came up that way where it's like he was writing a lot of hits that people had no idea who he was or that he was contributing. Okay. And then he kind of got on with, what was his first one that popped? Orange Soda?
Yeah.
Bitch sit on my face.
Yeah. No. There was another one before that. They be playing that shit on 2K. That's how I be hearing about it.
Not Mosh Pit.
Let me see. I got you. I thought it was Mosh Pit.
Think I got a sense for a Mosh Pit. That one? Mm-hmm. That one just... I think that one's on 2K, but I can't remember.
Come on now.
2K and Madden have introduced so many songs.
The sound...
They got to. They have the youth in their hands.
It's the sound of Bad Habit.
Bad Habits.
Yeah.
Check, please.
Yeah.
I think I got too much. Man, like
Hearts and Darts, I guess, is a thing. I don't know.
I ain't never heard that one.
Me neither.
What? Baby Keem self-titled. I think that one's also on The Sound of Bad Habit.
But the melodic blue, yeah.
He tapped in with Kendrick on that one.
Yeah.
Coco, fucking Soul Ties. Is that called Soul Ties?
Mm-hmm. Oh, the song's on there?
Yeah, I think there's one called Soul Ties, which is the one he does with Kendrick.
Oh, yeah. The Family Ties.
Not Soul Ties. I'm
Family
mixing
Ties.
two. So, yeah. That
Got Do-Rag Activity, Coca. Is that, Coca, and then Range Brothers, Family Ties. Trademark USA. There's a lot of good songs on there.
He ain't have no misses on that one. I say that like a lot of times, man, artists will pump out like as soon as they get on, they hit that first, they start working with all these different people who just want them to make a different sound or make them, keep making shit that's gonna.
Oh yeah, Lost Souls is on there too.
All the does he self-produce?
Yeah, a lot of his music. I think he had a lot of help with this one, but he does help produce a lot of music and stuff like that.
Click on PP Lane. Click on PP Lane. It's right there.
It's PG.
PG Lane. PP Lane. PG Lane.
It's PG Lane.
Click on that shit.
PG Lane Entertainment.
Let's see.
Yeah, that's the new label. I believe that like Kendrick's gonna start dropping shit on. I think Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers was his last one with TDE, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh damn! So it's really just them two. He don't even got a roster yet.
Cause that's his cousin, right?
Yeah, Baby Keem is like family. It's an American entertainment company founded by Kendrick Lamar and Dave Free in 2020. It's only 3 years old.
Okay.
I hope they got some people on there.
Swear.
Did y'all know Future was in the Dungeon Family?
What?
Some random ADHD thought.
They're not Future?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah, he there's old pictures of him with a totally different look, like back in the day, like 04, 03, like.
No idea.
I would love to see them pictures.
Yeah, if you look up Future Dungeon Family, you'll probably see him like posted up with I think it's Andre, and I don't know who else.
This one?
Think so? Yeah, that's it. Is that a camera?
It says Future was an original member. Yeah. Future was originally a member of Atlanta's Dungeon Family.
Oh,
I have no idea. I have no idea what the Dungeon Family is.
That's got.
Read it. Go up.
It tells you. I think Wu-Tang was in the Dungeon Family too, if I'm not mistaken.
Right there. Consisting of organized noise members Rico Wade, Sleepy Brown, and Ray Murray, Outkast, and Goody Mob. The Dungeon Family was responsible for shaping the sound of the Dirty South during the 90s.
People argue that Future is up there with Jay-Z in the young people's heart.
I agree with that.
He just don't got the Jay-Z money. But he definitely.
I wouldn't even say the money. It's just
business sense and acumen.
I'm gonna be honest. Like, it's not even the mindset when it comes to the music. I feel like Jay-Z was way more of a lyricist in his time than Future. Like, Future has bars. I'm not saying Future doesn't have bars. Future has bars. But it's like, it's one of those things where it's like, all right, like, Future has bars. Like, he's going to lay a few bars down in this song. You knew Jay-Z was fucking spitting on your ass back then. And then, if I'm going to compare, like, hip-hop and R&B songs between the two, Jay-Z came from an era where, like, they had them girls singing on them hooks.
They did, didn't
like,
they?
This ain't We Ain't Gonna Never End. Who was on that shit with Future?
I couldn't tell.
We ain't gonna ever end. Who the fuck was on that shit? It ain't none of that. Like, that shit back in the day was cold. Plus, Jay-Z had an advantage. I ain't gonna lie. Jay-Z was working with some of the best producers. And legends.
Yeah, he did.
Legends. You had Timbaland in your back pocket. You had Pharrell in your back pocket.
Yeah.
I mean, Future got what, Metro. He got a lot. I mean, it's a whole different sound.
It is a different sound.
I just feel like it's a. I think if you're gonna compare Jay-Z and Future, you got to look at it from like a influence and culture standpoint, less of the music itself.
True. Because
they so different. Like and like I just don't think that Future has quite like harnessed the true like, you know, platform he's got to where Jay-Z is tapped the fuck into where he's at. Like he used that music to boost himself to a level no other, not many other artists have put themselves.
But Future don't always want to be in the headlines like Jay-Z. He seems like he like the low key type person. Make his money and
he has a lifestyle that he prefer to choose
keep
to
it on
keep
the low.
living.
Yeah, keep it on the low and out the cameras.
Yeah.
Some niggas don't care about being the best.
Nah.
They just care about, you know, making some money and
that boy been hidden.
pumping out this music.
He been hidden since Chris Brown days, wasn't it?
What was this?
07.
I like my favorite was Hendrix.
Mm-hmm.
That was my favorite Future album.
I mean, I'm always a big fan of his first single that I ever heard. It was the lights.
Turn on the lights.
Turn on the lights.
I ain't gonna lie, I made a country version of that song, bruh. That shit.
No, not a country song.
Oh yeah, this was back when I was like making music. I used to fuck around and make parody music all the time.
Let's go.
So I made a country version of that shit, bruh. That song was fire.
All of the lights.
Turn on the lights was fire.
How did your song go?
Mine. I was like, turn on the lights. I'm looking for my queen. This shit was about like the whole song was about a country nigga finding his ghetto ratchet bitch, bro. This shit was funny as hell.
Bro. I'm just trying to find my ghetto ratchet bitch. Come on, no.
That shit was stupid.
That's how we gonna sit here and say that Future not a GOAT, bro? If he's inspiring the culture like that, come on.
Whoa. A lot of people had us remixing their songs back then. Don't act like he a GOAT because people remix his song. Like you might as well say Lil Wayne the GOAT.
Lil Wayne might be the GOAT.
He is up there though.
He is up there.
He is up there.
I think
somebody says I saw a bar that said like something about it was like a division. It's talking about the division sign. Like I'm cool like a line between two dots or something.
Whose bar was that? Because
Lil Wayne's. It was Lil Wayne.
Yeah.
It says I'm the line between two dots or something like that.
I'm the D line or something.
Yeah, I got figured out. Y'all keep talking that. That bar was wild.
Wayne crazy, bro. He got me thinking lately that I want to do like what's the song where he was in the stew and he took all his bars that he had written and shed each one out the notebook and left it on the floor.
That's Eminem, isn't it? What was that? Was Eminem?
It's Weezy.
Okay.
1,000 bars or something.
I know what you're talking about. I don't know. I can't remember the title of the song, but I do remember the video.
Ever so many bars, and it's like he got me inspired to like do that type of shit. Where it's like, only thing is, there's something magic about pen to paper. You know what I'm saying? Where like I feel like I don't need it. It's not like a crutch, but it's like a.
But do you know that some of your best bars come when you like least expect it? That's why you gotta have that pen to paper type thing.
Yeah,
that's what I think of it.
So you don't forget.
Yeah, because you gonna think of a bar I'm like, dang, I gotta write this down.
Yeah.
Got cell phones now.
Yeah,
they go to them notes.
All right, so so like this is the Lil Wayne bar I was talking about. He said, "I got division, like a line between two dots."
I got division.
I got the vision. Yeah, I got the vision like a line between two dots. Young Money's eating the label, getting fatter. Yeah.
I was like, that bar's so hard.
Bro, y'all remember Rap Genius? Like,
yeah, Rap Genius still around.
Yeah, but like back when it was like
cool.
Not a YouTube channel, it was just a website.
Yeah, where you just look up the lyrics.
That's where I still go.
Bro, I used to like be on that shit. Like I said, back when I was a kid, so when I was like 10 to 15, I would say.
You're like, what do they mean?
Bro, I was an editor on that bitch.
No, you were not.
Oh, on God. I tried to be a moderator, but I was a meme on that hoe, bro.
A meme?
I was a whole meme, bro, because I would post selfies and shit.
Okay,
bro.
yeah.
Like, I was like 13 years old. Like, my cover art for my singles and shit was like a selfie of me.
Mm-hmm.
Like, with braces and shit. So, like, of course I got clowned and shit.
Yeah, of course. Of course.
Your ass should have stayed up off the internet.
I know. But it built me to where I actually like nobody could phase me. But back then, bro, I'd be
everywhere you went. motherfuckers was getting at you.
Oh, duh.
Who the fuck is this little ass kid, bro?
braces all in his profile and shit.
And I'm rapping about fucking people's bitches and shit. Like, come on now. Like, I asked for it, but like, where was I going with that shit?
Yeah, where were you going with that?
Rap Genius.
Just going places.
We were talking about Lil Wayne. Y'all remember I Am Not a Human Being too?
Mm-hmm.
I remember as soon as that shit dropped, or it was like right before it dropped, I torrented that shit and I was trying to transcribe the lyrics. And I remember just religiously replaying like Wowzers. Y'all ever heard Wowzers?
By Lil Wayne?
Yeah.
I can't remember it.
I've heard it.
Bruh, that shit is like halfway funny, but also halfway hard. And I remember just replaying it. My tongue is a Uzi. My dick is a AK. Down here, wait for her to come like payday.
Bro, oh my God. hey, I could not play that shit around my house. Boy, that was back when I had to get away from the house to play that shit, nigga.
That was explicit, bro.
I had to get away from the house to play that shit. That motherfucker was already saved on and transferred from my computer to my phone. Not from the school computer to my phone.
What?
Oh yeah.
What?
Oh yeah, I was a G back then. You don't remember I used to make mixtapes and shit?
Let's
go.
on the
Yeah.
school computer.
On the CDs?
Hell yeah.
Let's go.
I used to burn them bitches all the time.
Facts.
But bro, I had that bitch plugged into my phone. I popped that bitch into the little MP3 connection in my little Pontiac GT. Oh yeah. Away from home though. Away from home.
Right.
That shit was fire. That shit was fire. That was back when we was going to some little motherfucking team parties.
Yeah, I'm telling you, Lil Wayne had bars.
All right, with y'all's top 5, we talking about top 5.
Oh, somebody did this before. Somebody did this before.
We already did this for. Okay.
No, go. I can go ahead. I can go first. I'd say
We just saying rappers or something? Rappers and hip hop
top
artists?
5. So not just raw rap skill, but just top 5 artists
hip hop,
and put the cap on like hip hop, rap, and you can kind of expand it a little bit if you want to be liberal with it.
Hip hop. All right, so hip hop. All right, I would say number 1, Logic.
Get the fuck out of here.
Logic, bro. Okay. When it comes to lyricism, I'm a big Logic fan.
Okay.
For sure.
When it comes to lyricism, I'm a big Logic fan. If you break down his music, I'm telling you, you will see the artistry there and the talent. And I gotta give it to him. When it comes to boom trap artists, he's the number 1. He's the number 1 boom trap artist in my opinion. And then after that, I would say, damn, I did this last time. I'm gonna go ahead and do it. Because he hasn't failed me. He hasn't put it out a lot, but he hasn't failed me. Jordan Lucas.
Yeah.
Big Jordan Lucas fan. When he put out shit, and it's like it's a work of art. It's not just a song. Like it's a fucking work of art.
Dang, he took one of mine.
Jordan.
Yeah. I'm a Jordan fan.
Oh, we should do it where you can't reuse somebody else's.
Oh, it's too late. I already built my 5.
Oh, yeah. Fair enough.
I'm gonna throw this one in because he's been an all-time favorite of mine for a very long time. Big Sean.
Yeah, respect.
Big Sean has been an all-time favorite. Like I've been to so many of his shows, and
so that's 3.
That's no, that's 4. That's 4.
Wait.
And then 5.
You only gave 3.
I thought we were doing 5.
Yeah, you just did 3. You just only did 3. That's the third one.
Oh, that's the third one.
Yeah, Big Sean was third.
Oh shit. Oh, okay. All right, next up, J. Cole.
Yeah, okay.
J. Cole.
Oh, I thought you were about to leave J. Cole.
Nah, I wasn't gonna leave out J. Cole.
All right.
J. Cole, that nigga.
And then 5.
And then 5. Oh my God, 5 is shaky. 5 is so shaky. Who the fuck am I just gonna pluck for 5?
I know who.
It gotta be somebody that like I fuck with. I listen to all the time. It don't matter. They dropping some shit, and I'ma like it. Ugh. This is controversial, but
He already knows.
Tory Lanez.
Okay. I was listening to
It's
Tory.
controversial, but
I was
it's Tory
listening to Tory the other day. I was
Lanez.
thinking, I was like, dang, if Tory didn't get caught and all this shit, he be popping right now. He be popping right now. His music is good.
He said, dance, bitch.
He did.
He did.
He's a killer.
He did. He know he did.
He's
He know he
guilty.
did.
But he's so man. He's so good.
He's talented.
He's so talented.
His dad be making him seem crazy though.
I just wish they just give him 5. Give him 5.
5 years?
5.
Nah,
3 years in, 2 probation.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Well, wait, is he going to prison?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, they
he
about to
gonna
sentence
go-
him.
he
gonna
No,
go to
yeah, they about to
prison.
sentence him.
For what? Like, what's the charge?
Oh, he got a
illegal
assault.
use of
illegal use of a weapon. Yeah, because
they're
he's
not allowed to
foreign.
have guns in cages.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's foreign. He's on a
done.
visa basically.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Anyway,
he
yeah.
facing 22 years.
You see what Drake at?
He facing 22.
22.
That's a maximum.
Max. Yeah.
But he his lawyer ain't gonna let that happen.
No.
Nah, that's why I say
nobody gonna let
I'm
that
hoping he go
happen.
for a 5. Give him 3 years on,
Bro,
2
he finna
probation.
write some crazy shit up in there because he's a hell of
They
a
be doing
songwriter.
people dirty with that because the sentencing. Because like I don't know why they didn't just let people know his minimum because most people gonna shoot for the minimum.
Right.
They only show the max and shit when you a real killer. They be like, oh, he killed 4 bodies. It's 55 minimum.
Well, the thing about it is, well, hold on, the thing
It's
about it
It's
is,
like you look like terrible.
Yeah,
yeah,
You're
but the
not-
thing about it is if you face if you face it,
Like, damn,
if you
22?
face it in court, if you go to the judge and you say I'm not guilty, I want to take this to trial,
which most people will.
then you
Take this
are
shit to
facing
trial,
the
bitch.
max. Like
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
letting them know that
yeah.
like yo, like it's either you gonna get you either have the potential of getting this max.
No, but we're talking
or
about.
you
gonna go
come
free.
off.
Did you see his face when you said 22?
Oh,
He
yeah, I saw his
automatically
face.
assumed- he
But that's what
automatically assumed max.
that's what he's facing. Like it's
or he thought it was minimum.
But I mean,
was
I
like-
know
was
he
like,
ain't gonna do 22.
No, he not gonna do
But just the
22.
fact that like that's how the system is set up to where he could do that.
It's
for
the
what he
it's the
did,
fact it's
or
the fact that they
theoretically
said
did.
he was guilty for the 22. That's why I'm like bro, like
Mm.
I ain't gonna lie, I probably would have named him innocent for the 22. Just
Yeah,
looking
like,
at the 22,
what
I
is
would
it
have been
called?
like,
What is it
I
called?
don't
Like
know if you
probable
worth
doubt.
that
It's like
much.
probable doubt or something like
Yeah,
that.
I don't know if it's
Reasonable
worth
doubt.
this much
Reasonable
time.
doubt.
buddy,
You're right.
but-
You're right.
Yo, okay, so what's your top?
I got Baby Keem, Joyner,
Let's go.
Don Toliver,
Let's go.
Don Toliver in your top 5?
yeah, Don Toliver in my
Okay.
top 5. He nice, bro. He nice
For the culture.
for the culture. And he's changed like the sound. He's changed like the sound of the way music be heard and stuff.
Straight up.
I'm gonna put Metro up there. Can I put producers up there? Like,
Yeah,
that'd be
100%.
I'm gonna put Metro up there because he's changed sound and stuff like that as a producer. And then man, the last one for 5 lyricist. I gotta go J. Cole. I have to. I gotta go J. Cole. Was my 5th.
Yeah.
There's just how can you not?
It's hard not to.
How can you not?
I want to put
Alright.
I want to put Dreamville as a total, but
That's not respect.
Yeah.
When I make
the
top
Dreamville
fives,
crew,
I put groups.
bruh.
I mean,
The Dreamville group is solid. I just fell in love with another one of their songs the other day, and it's been out forever.
Oh shit! Don't have me do groups now. It's gonna be Good Friday. No, good music, not Good Friday. Good music.
Good music.
Yeah, good music.
good
Let me
music,
throw 2
motherfucker.
Chains up in that motherfucker. The most hilarious rapper
Hey,
of
look,
all
no,
time.
I always forget this person. If I could take one person out and put like one person in that's like floating the line, I would take J. Cole out and put Juicy J in there. He right there. He right there
yeah.
on my border. Juicy J. For some reason, I've always been a big fan of Juicy J.
I love Juicy J, but I wouldn't put him in my top
For the
5.
culture, he's there though, man.
Juicy J is hard.
Juicy J hard.
He
Juicy
hard.
Juicy
It's,
J
straight,
hard.
it's definitely for the streets.
And he
like
put
it's straight.
whoever
It's straight
on.
hip music though.
But if I go Juicy J, I might as well go Yo Gotti.
That's just my floater. That's my 6th fit. My 6 and 5 be interchangeable.
I ain't gonna lie. Hold on.
That's
hold
like
on.
a role player.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me see. Let me
Yeah. I
I'ma
ain't feeling
put-
J. Cole today. Let me
I'ma
get
put-
Juicy in there.
I'm gonna put Jordan Lucas on that seesaw, and on the other one Ty Dolla $ign.
Ty Dolla $ign, that's respect.
Because Ty Dolla $ign
Be
never
producing.
miss.
Yeah, he do. He do.
And that boy never
who's yours?
miss.
Who's yours?
All right, so we going with like I'm reframing mine because like we going with current then, right? We not going.
It don't matter. He went current. I didn't know he was going
If
current.
we going all time,
Yeah.
Are we going all
Yeah,
time?
all
All
time.
All right, I'm gonna go.
Hey, look, the only reason why I did it like that is because even people in the NBA don't think the old timers are as good as the new
Facts.
timers.
Cause shit shifts. and
Yeah.
yeah, for sure. I think Nas. Well, all right, I'm gonna say my.
We already
top,
know Nas. We already know Nas.
I
is
know
your
my
top
top.
5.
I think my top 5 is interchangeable, mostly except for probably the top 3. So I'm gonna go Nas. Then I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna go Pac. And then I hate to have the most cliche top 3 ever, but I think I'm gonna have M.
Okay.
That's my number 3.
Okay. No, you got 2 more.
That's understandable.
And then just as far as influence and skill,
Yeah.
I think. And then
They in a lot
Lil
of people's
Wayne.
tops.
Yeah. I mean, but with M, I think it's less of. I don't think he's necessarily up there solely at number 3 for the technical skill. I think a lot of his is the influence. I think that he inspired, like, cause like
They don't have to be ranked. They don't have to be ranked. You can just name the
Gotcha,
5.
yeah,
Yeah,
for
they don't got to be ranked.
Lil Wayne,
4.
and then number 5, Young Thug.
Okay.
No doubt.
Okay.
First Young Thug song you ever heard?
Ooh.
Either Digits or
Dang, you a OG fan? I don't even know Digits. Do you know Digits?
ran up the digit, we ran up the money, we ran
Oh
up
no. Okay, I might be. Was that as part of his first?
Slime season 3.
Oh no.
It's the one with the red tape
Okay.
over the
I'm trying to think of my first song.
And I think the other one was Jeffrey off Jeffrey.
2013.
Kanye
No,
West.
14. I think 2014 or 13 was when I first heard of Thug.
Did you ever listen to Jeffrey?
Oh yeah.
Lifestyle. You heard that song?
Get it from the beginning.
Bro, when he first came out, he was like it was so hard to understand what he was saying, but you just bang with his music.
Because he didn't give a fuck, man. That's why I put him there. Because it's like he influenced people, and he influences me to like just really let go when you want to.
Stoner. That was the
Stoner
first.
was-
That was the first Young Thug song I heard.
I'm a stoner.
I'm a stoner. I wasn't even smoking weed at. I wasn't even smoking weed.
No, you probably did Best Friend. That's my best friend. That's
my best friend. My bad.
Yeah, he did. No, you good.
This my best friend. That's my best
Wasn't even smoking weed, but he was. I'm a stoner. I'm a stoner. I'm a stoner.
Oh, so this is the one that you're talking about. So much fun.
So Much Fun is fucking probably my favorite. Either So Much Fun or Jeffrey. Punk's good too, though, man.
I'm a stoner.
Y'all know the song?
Oh, you said Slime Season 3.
The one that has got digits. Yeah, Slime Season 3.
All right, 2016.
I think it was 2015 is when I first heard of him.
Y'all know he got a Mac Miller feature on the Punk album 2021, so it was like posthumous, like 2 years, I think.
Really?
No idea.
He has a post
The
Mac Miller song.
Yeah, the song is called Fifth Day Dead, I believe, and it's about like nah. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't remember what, but it's like something conceptually with death, and like 3 days after Mac recorded the verse, bro, he passed.
That's crazy.
It was like crazy. What you call it? Not coincidence, but one of them words. You know what I'm saying? It
No,
was just
coincidence
wild.
might be one.
Yeah, I think coincidence is a word, but serpentipitous. I don't know.
Man, you thinking of big
Nah,
words,
I'm
boy.
just
You hit me with a Mary Poppin word, boy. Like what?
Serendipitous.
Serendipitous. How do you even spell that shit?
Don't even try it, bro. Don't even try it.
Serendipitous.
Serendipitous.
Yeah, they
Oh yeah, look at.
It's serendipity. The occurrence and the development of events by chance in a happy or beneficial
I wouldn't
way.
say. I feel like I use that in the opposite tense because that's not very happy. He passed, but you know.
Where the fuck did you even learn that word? They don't teach that shit in school.
You know, Eminem used to read a thesaurus.
That's right.
That's
right.
some nerd ass
Okay.
shit. I ain't gonna cap.
That's
I
right.
remember there was a mixtape with Young Thug and Rich Homie Quan. And
Yeah.
I slapped that bitch before work every day.
Every day.
I can't remember what the name of the mixtape was,
bro? Because I remember a
Thug-
single off.
Young-
but it was when Birdman owned both them niggas.
Young Thug and who?
It was Young Thug and Rich Homie Quan. I might have to get this mixtape back, but that mixtape was so fire.
Rich Gang, the tour part
Middle
1.
school.
I got throw your hood up. I'm a ride. War ready.
Young Thug and Rich Homie Gang, Rich Gang the two.
Rich gang.
Rich Gang.
Okay, bet. I'm gonna have to go back and get that. I'm gonna have to go back and look that up on Apple Music because niggas. Hey, I was slapping that thing at 5 a.m. going to work.
never lived that lifestyle. That was never you. You were country.
Hey, Hey, look, man, you feel the music. You feel the music.
You gonna be dropping your kids off to this type of music?
Nigga, that shit. Look, when I was driving on to work, apparently I had kids, I had mortgages to pay, I had drugs to flip, and I had niggas to kill.
Same.
Part 1. I can't even imagine being
The
in like
ops are after me.
couldn't even imagine being in a minivan in a car ride lane or car lane ride. I don't even know how to pronounce it no more.
Car ride a line.
Yeah.
Oh no, you talking, nigga? It wasn't middle school when that came out.
Banging bass. No, I'm just talking about in the future.
Oh,
Just having bass
picking
banging
your kid up,
in the
yeah.
minivan.
Yeah.
oh, bro. My kids know that they getting embarrassed because daddy pulling up slapping the tunes. Slapping the tune. And you know it's 15 miles per hour when that school is on too.
Yeah, it is.
So
It's so slow.
we're gonna get about 3-4 songs in before I actually drop you up off.
I'm trying to influence the community.
Yeah, some
Let these-
good taste real
Yeah.
quick.
I swear, let these niggas know who he is.
Get some spins.
We the Davises. Go ahead.
Davis.
Love you.
Shoot. What was our other topics? Did you have anything you want to talk about?
Shit, y'all want to hear some like deep cut off some SoundCloud shit?
Some sound.
Go ahead.
Bro.
Alright,
You have to put that up to the mic on your phone. I ain't got a SoundCloud account.
No,
I got
a SoundCloud account.
I got a SoundCloud account.
SoundCloud. I got some CD. Basically, I'm trying to transition all my stuff from SoundCloud and prior to this year, basically that I've recorded. I want on physical, and have it off of digital, and then everything else is from then on put on digital. So the only way you really not have access, but like like it kind of rewards like the day ones to have all that OG shit.
Yeah.
And if you want to go back and listen to it, you gonna have to buy it, basically.
100%. Well, and not even that. It's like a rarity thing. So where it's like, it's not gonna be me putting that shit out. If somebody's gonna re-upload it or whatever, I ain't gonna hate on that. But you know what I mean? Like that's like a growth thing where it's like either that becomes a nobody ever hears this stuff, or my fans have to make this grow. Later on. It's like I want to have been not in a I don't like this era, but I want to make that a time capsule type era. And I want to move on to some greater sounds.
Okay. So which one's your favorite? You would say.
So this one's not as much of a deep cut, but it's gonna be a deep cut eventually. Helmsley Hammer, that was right there.
Down.
On Two River, it's a playlist. I just made that for like I really need to clean up my SoundCloud. It was late, but it's right. Yeah, Helmsley Hammer right there. This one's produced by Joe Lee. I named it Helmsley. I used to watch wrestling a lot when I was growing up. So.
I did too.
Oh, we all
I did
did.
too.
Triple H with that hammer busting in.
Monday Night Raw.
It's a different type of day. Take it to bank, I'ma get cake. Cause I'm on a whole bigger wave. Pain of the main, it's just a little yard work. Hit his ass with the rake. Violence and sex, all the things in my brain. What do you expect, man? Vampires coming straight from my neck. Bite me, baby, make it red. Dirty ass motherfucker, what I said. Turned to an animal up in the bed. I had to check myself. Arguing with these feds. Act retarded, get led. He a target, not dead. That's what he get for the passive aggressive. Plus the damn ain't passing the test. Fail dunce cap on your head. Talk about me like I'm broke. But you ain't even got bread. Drowning your oceans of dead. I'ma just pound on your little hoe instead.
Psych, yeah. That little bitch like that. I'm off the meds. Move the Bordeaux and I'm ducking the feds. He a snitch. Leak Vega, that's a lick. Don't talk to me, bitch. Boss on you like your daddy should did. You in that rat house like some dick. Roll his mouth like he holds some blicks. Roll up a Ruger, let hit. Put his body in a dish. Hold it clear, let it flick. Reach and pussy, same motion as the trick. Get up in a tick. Eat my dinner 6. Blow out the smoke like I'm smoking these kids. They like, damn, how you got this shit big? Rub on the perp, but it's fuck all these pigs. Working with them, they sick. Syphilis fly illegal, that should be arrested. All of the annex, I am not impressed with. Fucking your ex, bitch. She look like precious.
I ain't gonna lie, I would walk out to some shit like this about the wrestling.
Bruh, I want to be a wrestler. No, we can't. I want to either do MMA or be a wrestler and walk out to my own theme music, bruh. That's like a slick goal of mine. No, like it sound funny, but like slick. I really want to walk out to my own shit.
Nice. Hey.
Oh man, that shit sound cool, bro. I can hear that at the lake.
It need to be mixed a little better. Like I say, the era I'm entering now, like because of the stuff I've been doing with Ego and the villains and stuff, my quality of sound is like worlds better, and I'm like really grateful for that shit. But like I still kind of want to have the old sound, even though maybe it's you know technically not quite up on the same technical level. It's like I want that to be a capsule of that. It's like, and it's kind of the story on its own. It's like, you know, back then you didn't have access to all these, you know what I mean? Like that clean sound and the connections you made. But it's like that's a signature sound for that era.
Yeah.
And then you transition to an era where, all right, now you tapped in. Now you in. Now you locked in. It's go mode, you know?
It's just, all you got to do is clean it up.
Facts.
Has anybody ever made a song where it's like half, like, you know how they do a lot of songs where they switch the beat halfway through the song or something? Have they done one where it's like not clean the first half and then they clean it up for the second half to make it sound a lot better?
Make no sense.
I don't know.
That wouldn't make no sense.
For like 10 to 15
to non-creative
seconds.
minds, it wouldn't make no sense.
Yeah,
I've heard ones where it's my bad.
No. Go ahead.
Just I've heard ones where it's like 10 to 15 seconds of unmixed or poor quality, quote unquote, and then it kicks in. You got some sort of cue, and then boom, now you got some real clear audio, and it kind of like transitions, and it like, you know, I've heard a lot of tracks with that kind of concept. I've never heard one where it's like halfway. You know, like a true beat switch type.
You know, like Baby King's music will switch half.
You gotta catch a person within the first 45 seconds. 30 to 45 seconds.
What if you opened with the real clean shit and then transitioned to some dirty shit? Like to some then I think maybe that would play
that
out.
would be a lot better just because like everybody who's still listening on it is if you're still listening after that 45 seconds, you're gonna listen to the whole song.
You done locked in, so you're gonna appreciate whatever comes, and it's gonna be, you know, an artistic choice that you
Yeah. But for like, unless you're a fan, you're not gonna listen to some distorted, horribly mixed, rough, like first mixed version of a song. Yeah, no, you're not listening to that. That's
what about X though? I mean, X kind of changed the whole shit because he really was putting out shit that was like first mix, unmixed, distortion.
You talking about XX Tentacion?
Yeah, Triple X. I mean, he really kind of changed the wave with that, and I feel like kind of a lot of people kind of took the wrong influence from that and took the lazy approach. But you know, he had there was a conscious effort to the distortion, but he kind of took that like unfinished sound and kind of like pushed the.
If he did, then that was unfinished business because I haven't really heard much about it. Like I haven't really heard many songs.
You heard "Look at
like
Me"?
that. We're gonna have to go to it.
I've
only heard like a handful of X songs. That's what I'm saying. Like his time was so short.
For sure.
It's like I didn't really get enough time to really like be like, yo, all right, so this is X. Like besides the personal life shit that he was going through, I didn't get the actual time to be like, yo, all right, like this is X. This is all his music. Like he's changing the game. Which one would you say is like one of those distorted songs?
Young Brats or Look at Me are both very early on in his career. Young Brats is like he's got this real gritty sound where like he leaned into it's like the fact that he was doing such aggressive screaming music benefited the fact that he was recording on like, you know, like he wasn't really mixing it in this super professional like studio way, and it kind of benefited that. But I think he benefited from just being such a generational talent that sound complimented him instead of detracting from him. If it was anybody else, I feel like most of the time it would detract from your sound and what you're trying to get people to hear. But because he was so raw, I mean, I'm not saying he's the GOAT. I would say he's probably my top 30, but I wouldn't say he's the GOAT. But he's still super influenced this newer wave of aggressive, heavy ass bass, fuck somebody up in the mosh pit, punch him in the fucking nose type shit. He heavy influenced that shit.
I know he heavily influenced it in Florida. We saw that shit firsthand.
Yeah, no doubt.
That shit was
Fort Lauderdale.
Them motherfuckers are crazy. Like it's a slump to God. Who else is
shout out
Lil
Ski
Uzi
Man.
Vert.
Who else is like that? Yeah, There's a lot of
Ski
Florida.
Mask.
Ski Mask.
That's what I was
Huge
thinking
out
about.
that
Yeah. Like
Juice WRLD had people like that.
And Juice WRLD was heavily influenced by X. I feel like with the like syphilis type tracks and Nuketown and shit. Just like, man, and then X, man, he just transcended, bruh. Like he really transcended a lot of.
Why do you
different
think
genres.
Juice? Why do you think Juice got the industry green light before X? If Juice was heavily
Juice's
influenced
music
by
was
X.
is actually really good. I'm gonna be real. It was.
I
Yeah,
think,
but if you're saying if Juice was also influenced by X and both of their music was good, why did the industry choose Juice and not X?
I mean,
His sound was unique than X. X's
Juice was more
X
tapped in.
X was unique too.
I think Juice was more tapped into the pop side of it. X could have long term influenced pop as a whole.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas Juice kind of, I mean, no disrespect to Juice, but I feel like he more leaned into the trends, and like it would have been less abrasive. I feel like X was pretty abrasive with his like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then Juice kind of could tap into those different sounds where he could sound pop and just be Juice WRLD on a pop song and put his flavor on it. And
I'm gonna be honest. The first time I heard of Juice was that joint mixtape with Future. That was the first time I had.
What's that?
heard
World
of
on Drugs?
I don't know what.
Let's look it up.
I remember I was like, oh shit, Future came out with a new with a new EP or a mixtape, whatever.
Yeah.
And it was like with Juice WRLD, and I was like, who is Juice WRLD?
You know, Fine China.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. I
Shorty like $1,000.
I know Juice WRLD songs, but like when this mixtape came out, I was like, who the fuck is Juice WRLD? Like somebody had already put me on the X. Like they had they had said, yo, this is X, this is music, da da da. Nobody had put me on the Juice WRLD. So when I had heard this album, I was like, bro, who is this?
You've had to go through some heartbreak to hear about Juice WRLD. XXXTentacion. Yeah, XXXTentacion is more of like that. Like, it was a word of mouth type thing. Because I don't know how I heard of like XXXTentacion, but when I heard one of his songs, I was like, all right, it's solid. I like heard like a single or two. But I never heard like a full album from him. But
and then his personal life shit just wore me out before I could ever dive into his music.
That too.
Because that motherfucker was crazy.
Hey, well, man, we ain't gonna hold you no longer, damn Sam. So we appreciate you coming on. Any last words or anything like that?
Shit,
Sure,
it's
anything
been
you wanna
fun
let
as
people
fuck.
know?
It's been lit, bro. Good talking with y'all. I got the tape that the song we played at the beginning, uncoordinated. I got a tape coming up, titled TBD. But it's gonna be my first probably solo tape that's coming out on all streaming services. Excited for the work that I'm finna be putting out with the villains, and it's just gonna be lit. I appreciate y'all.
Okay.
Shit was lit, man.
Oh yeah,
Awesome.
no problem, man. Thank you for coming.
Really enjoyed having you.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, man.
Thanks for listening, you guys. This is Loud Azz Neighborz signing off. This is JoJo. To my right.
It's your boy King Changalang. Thank y'all, man. Like and subscribe.
Yeah.
Neighbors knocking.